Hey, plumbing pros, welcome to the morning workout. Oh, it's a beautiful morning here in Southwest sunny Florida. In fact, the sun is rising. It's a beautiful morning. Already have my workout in. Oh, it's good. Ready to hit the day. How about you? Let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, my last morning workout. You know, I said that, it ain't about plumbing. Went into all that, and I said I'd explain about, well, if it ain't about plumbing, what's it about? What's your plumbing business about? Okay? Well, your plumbing business is about two things, okay? And I'm going to share one of them with you on this morning workout, okay? And the first thing that your plumbing company is about, again, it ain't about plumbing, okay? That's a tech mindset, okay? We gotta get the CEO mindset. If you want to grow a thriving, all right, self-sustaining and very profitable plumbing business, you got to get that CEO mindset. You got to realize that your plumbing business ain't about plumbing, okay? So what's it about? First of all, it's about marketing. You're in the marketing business, man. And you're gonna, hey, whether you like it or not, it don't matter, okay? It don't matter that hurts your feelings, or somehow that seems bigoted or racist, or that's not what that's not what you wanted to learn, okay? It don't matter. If you want to be successful with your plumbing business, you got to realize that you're in the marketing business, okay? And really, it's pretty simple, okay? There's nothing to panic about. It really is pretty simple. Marketing covers a couple different things. In fact, well, really three things. First of all, it's your image. It's your brand, okay? Branding with your plumbing business is extremely, extremely important, okay? Brand matters, okay? You can't a brand, it says gets your message out there. It cuts through all the noise out there. One of the biggest complaints is I got a lot of competition in my market. No, you don't. Okay? Well, if you're looking to be a commodity and just another plumber out there, yeah, then you got a lot of competition. But when it comes down to branding, that's what cuts through all the noise, okay, and gets to the customers. Okay, so that has a lot to do with your image, okay, and what your image implies. It's the messaging, okay. That's the next important part of in marketing is what's the message? What are you saying out there? Okay, so if you're just Joe Blow Plumbing, basically what you're saying is sucker. Okay, you're just some guy out there, you're just some plumber out there, some butt crack plumber. I know that doesn't sound nice. Well, I've been Joe Blow Plumbing, and I got plenty of work. Oh, good, yeah, you're a working plumber, okay? But you don't have a plumbing business, okay? You don't have an asset, okay, that's thriving, self-sustaining, and very profitable, okay? So yeah, you have a lot of work out there. You're working hard. Washing machines work hard, okay? But brand. So if you're like, just again, Joe Blow Plumber doesn't cut through the noise. So you need something. It also doesn't say, tell customers that it's secure. Bottom line is, okay, the right kind of customers, residential customers, by the way, okay? Everything else, sucker, all right? You're their little bitch. If you're doing new construction, you're their little bitch. If you're doing commercial, you're their little bitch. All right, you're doing warranty, you're their little bitch. Okay? Residential service is where it's at. It's the only place you can start with nothing. Okay? And start with nothing, and you can wind up just like my clients. Just like a recent client of mine, 4 years ago was broke. 4 years later, $30 million. Like that. Okay? It's the only place, residential service. Okay? But so those kinds of clients, they're looking for security. So your brand needs to speak, okay? Security. Also says about who you are, So it's, how you're dressed, okay? Does it show you care? All right? Showing up in a t-shirt that says Joe's Plumbing on it, okay? And a pair of jeans, just says you're a butt crack plumber, period, okay? I don't care the comments or whatever. I've been in this game for 40 years, period. Hey, I'm proud to be a plumber. And there's times when I'm working hard, when I was working hard as a plumber, and I'm sweating, and my pants are hanging off my ass. and I'm in the hole doing it, okay? All right, digging, working, sweating. All right, hey, that's how it is. But that can't be the message and the image that your plumbing business has. And it's all the way down to the little things. When you're at the gas station, you guys are at the gas station picking up their morning burrito, okay? You open the door for someone. You come to the door and someone behind you, you let them go through first. Those kinds of things, okay? It all matters. Okay, and it all comes down then to the medium that you're marketing, okay? Those TV, radio, all those kinds of things, social, okay? Big deal. It's just with this phone, what I'm recording this on right now is, Google. I'm old school, man. I go back, I go way back. So I remember the days when they had this thing called the Yellow Pages. These were these big fat, they were called phone books, okay? And when someone wanted a plumber, they pulled out this big fat phone book and they would switch to the Yellow Pages. The books would be this thick, okay? And then they would look to the first couple. They get to Plumbers, okay, and it was the Plumbers in the front that had the two-page ads, okay, in the Yellow Pages, and then the one page. They never went past that. And back then it was extremely expensive to be in there. I remember spending 30 grand a month, $30,000 a month to be in one Yellow Page book. That was just one book, $30,000 a month. You know how many toilet repairs you got to do? Okay, it's so much easier today. Okay, but you gotta realize that you're in marketing. So today, when someone looks for a plumber, what do? Plumber near me on Google, right? Okay, you gotta be there. Okay, and it's so much easier and so less expensive to be there. But you gotta realize you gotta be there. Okay, well, that's it, guys. It ain't about plumbing. Okay, it's about marketing, and you have a marketing business. Whether you like it or not, it don't matter. You can hold as many puppies as you want, find as many safe places. You can put a mask on, okay? It don't matter, all right? It's just how it is, okay? But the good news is it's really pretty simple, okay? You just got to know about these things. So that's the business that you're in, is in marketing. And tomorrow's workout, I'll share the other business that you're in, all right? So you don't want to miss that. All right, man, if you haven't already, get your workout in and hit your day. Be dangerous. Plumb like a champion.